Hi, all of you. How are you all? So, today I will give you the introduction of the lesson number one, knowing our numbers of class 6. In this chapter, you are going to learn about numbers. First of all, what is a number? A number is a mathematical value used to count and measure different objects. With the help of numbers, we are able to add, subtract, divide, and multiply. So, number is a mathematical value that we can use to count, measure different things. We can add, subtract, divide, and multiply the numbers. Here, we will be learning how to compare numbers, expand the numbers, and also learn about the largest and the smallest numbers, as well as Roman numbers. So, let's see. First of all, we will learn about comparing the numbers. How to compare the numbers? You can compare numbers in two different ways. I would like to write. First of all, if I am writing 256, 3691, 26 and 41398. So I have written four different numbers. You can see 2-digit number, 3-digit number, 4-digit number and 5-digit number. So सबसे smallest है 26 is the smallest one, then 256 is greater than 26, 3691 is greater than 256, and lastly the greatest is 41398. If I write, first of all let me write 26 smallest, then 256, then 3691, then 41398. So smallest, bigger and biggest. So by calculating the numbers of digits, you can come to know which number is bigger and which number is smaller. In other manner, if for example, let me write the numbers 4139 and 4319. 4-digit number, both are same. So if the number digits are same, what we are going to see? We are going to see each and every digit from the first place. 4 same, then second digit is 1, here second digit is 3. So this one is greater, that means this is the greatest, right? So this one is smaller and this one is greater. If I take another example, 395, 359. You can see here first digit is same, second digit is 9 and second digit is 5. So 9 is greater, that means 395 is greater than 359. So this is called comparing the numbers. The another topic is ascending order and descending order. So ascending order, that means small to big, means smaller number to bigger numbers, and descending order means big numbers to small numbers. Let's write few examples and see. Okay, I'm writing a question. I'm writing 5-digit number, different 4 numbers I'll take. So I'm writing second number, then I'm writing third number. Okay, I have written 4 numbers. Now first of all, ascending order, then descending order. Okay, all are 5-digit numbers. So you will start comparing from the first digit 4, 1, 3, 4. So this is the smallest, will come first. 14,395. Now rest of 3, second will come this, because 3 is smaller. So 34,195. Now remaining 2 numbers, these 2. Second digit is 1 in both the numbers. Third digit is 3 and here third digit is 9. So 3 is smaller. So third number will be 41,395. At last this number will come 41,953. So this is called ascending order. So while writing descending order, let's write the bigger number first, 41,953, then 41,395, then 34,195, at last 14,395. You can see I have written first in ascending order, smaller to bigger, and here bigger to smaller. Okay, this is the second topic. The next topic is how many numbers can be formed using a certain number of digits. How many? For example, I'm writing 3, 0, 9, 6. How many numbers you can form? I'll show you. First of all, I can make 3096. Then if I take 0 first, so 0 has no value. 0963, that means 963. Then 9630, 9630. Then if I want to write 6309, this one is also good. Okay, you can see. Just reverse all the numbers. For example, if I'm reversing this 9036, if I reverse this 0369, if I reverse this 6903, and if I reverse last one 3690. So many numbers you can form using the given digits. Next, shifting digits. What is shifting digits? For example, I'm writing a number 395. Just shift 3 here and 5 here, you will get 593. So when you shift the digit, the number's value changes. Let me write another number, 3564. Change any of the digit. Okay, let me change 3 and 4. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 3. 4563. So if you change any digit from the place, the value will also change. Next topic is place value. Let me write a number, for example 78953. Okay, place value of 7. The place value 7 means 7 ones, tens, 100, 1000 and 10,000. So 7 into 10,000 equals to 70,000 is the place value of 7. Place value of 8. 8 into 1000. So place value is 8,000. Third digit is 9. 9 is on 100 place. 9 into 100 equals to 900. Next digit is 5. 5 is on tens place. 5 into 10 equals to 50. And last is 3. 3 equals to 3 into 1 equals to 3. These all are place value of individual digit. The next topic is larger numbers. What are larger numbers? Okay, I have written something here. Large numbers can be easily represented using place value. It goes in ascending order as below. Let's see, 3-digit number is called 100, 4-digit number is called 1000, 5-digit number is called 10,000, 6-digit is called, in international system it is called 100,000, in Indian system it is called 1 lakh. 7-digit number in Indian system it is called 10 lakh, in international it is called 1 million. 8-digit number in India it is called 1 crore, in international value its value is 10 million. We can convert every large numbers in terms of smaller numbers. For example, 100. So you can break 100 into 10 tens. You can break 1000 into 10 hundreds or 100 tens. 1 lakh has a 50. So you can make it 100 into 1000 or 1000 into 100. 1 crore has a 70, so you can make 100 into lakhs or 10,000 into 1000. Our next topic is estimation. What is estimation? So just I want to give an example. If you are going to the market, right? Okay, let me write a number. You are purchasing chocolate, right? Its value is 46 rupees. So how much money will you ask your parent to buy this? definitely you are going to ask rupees 50. Approximate value is rupees 50 for the chocolate. Let me write another example. What is approximate or estimation value? So whenever we buy or sell anything, we speak specific number. Estimation can be done according to place value. For example, I have a number 7,854, right? I can round this number into three different places. First is tens, second is 100, second is 100, and third is 1000. Okay, so when you are estimating to tens, you have to see last two digit 54. 54 is nearest to 50, right? So we will write 7,850. 54 becomes 50. If you are estimating a number nearest to 100, you have to see three digits 854. It is nearest to 900. So I will write 7,900. If you are rounding a number nearest to 1000, you have to see four digit 7,854. 7,800 is nearest to 8,000, not 7,000. So let me write one more number so you can. Okay, I'll write 2369. Okay, first of all, nearest tens, then you see 69 is nearest to 70. So 70 and your number is 2370. When you are doing nearest to 100, let's see three digit 369 will become 400, because it is, if you see 300 and 400, it is very near to 400. So you have to write 2400. Next is nearest to 1000, entire four digit number 2369, that comes between 2000 and 3000. Is nearest to 2000 because 2300 is very near to 2000. So 2000 is the nearest estimation. Next topic is estimation sum or difference. Estimation sum or difference means you have to do addition and subtraction. So first of all, let me write a number 439 plus 667. Same number here 667 minus 439. See, these are three digit numbers, so either you can estimate these numbers to nearest 10 also, or you can round off this number to nearest 100 also. So 439 is nearest to 400. 667 is nearest to 700. 4 plus 7, 1100, and it is done. Next question here, 700 minus 400, the answer is 300. This is the nearest 100. Now I will do nearest tens. Let's see. 440 plus 667 matlab 670. Okay. 0 plus 0, 0. 4 plus 7, 11. Carry forward 1. 4 plus 6, 10 plus 1, 11. 1110. 667 is nearest to 670. It is rounding off nearest 10. And 440. 0 minus 0, 0. 7 minus 4, 3. 6 minus 4, 2. 230. Is it okay? Next. Estimating product of numbers. Okay, 439 multiply 536. 439 is nearest to 400 into 536 is nearest to 500. So first you have to do estimation, and then 4 5s are 20. 2 plus 2, 40. The total answer is 2 lakh. Same way, if you are, let me take another number. 4356 multiply 12. 4356 is nearest to 4000 and 12 is nearest to 10. 4 ones are 4, 3 plus 1, 4 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 40,000. This is called estimating product of numbers. Next topic is BODMAS rule. BODMAS means bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. That means whenever you are solving this kind of sum, first you have to solve the bracket, then you have to do division, then multiplication, then addition, then last subtraction. Let's find out in this process. In first step, solve everything which is inside the bracket. Solve this 2 first. So you can take 2 3s are 6, 5 plus 1 6. Okay, again solve this bracket, 6 2s are 12. This number will remain same because multiplication inside the bracket. Next is division. There are 3 processes: division, plus and minus. So we will do division first. 12 divided by 6, answer is 2. There are 2 processes remaining, plus and minus, so we'll do addition first. 2 plus 2, 4. And last process, 4 minus 2, 2. You can see subtraction, addition, division, multiplication and brackets. Using brackets can simplify mathematical calculation. For example, 7 into 109. So you can break down 109 into 100 plus 9 in bracket. Then you can multiply 7 into 100 plus 7 into 9. 7 into 100, 700, 7 into 9, 63. Then you can add this number and you can get. So bigger numbers you can calculate in this manner using a brackets, right? You can see another example, 7 into 100 plus 6 into 100. 100 and 100 are common, so take it outside. In bracket you can write 7 plus 6. 7 plus 6 becomes 13. 100 into 13 becomes 1300. The last topic of this chapter is Roman numbers. You must have learned in class 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 different letters were used by Roman people. I for 1, V for 5, X for 10, L for 50, C for 100, D for 500 and M for 1000. You have to memorize this. But while writing the numbers, there are certain rules you have to keep in mind. First of all, if a symbol is repeated, its value is added. For example, 2 times X means 10 plus 10 becomes 20. Second rule is a symbol is not repeated more than 3 times. You cannot repeat X, L and D more than 3 times. Symbol of a smaller value is written to the right of the symbol greater value. Its value gets added. For example, V. After V you have written 2I. V means 5. So if you are writing I at the right side, you have to add 2. That means 5 plus 2, 7. The fourth, if a symbol of smaller value is written to the left of a symbol of greater value, the value is subtracted from the value of the greater symbol. If you see 10 minus X means X ke aage I. 1 is written before X. That's why 10 minus 1 equals to 9. If you write I just right side the X, you have to add 8. It will become 11.